Oh, that's right, you already know who it is. It's me, the third Wachowski brother, straight from Matrix 4. And in that film, Keanu Reeves turns into me. I'm here, again. I'm walking 13 kilometers a day. In the nice British summer, when it isn't raining. And I jinxed it. Now it's gonna rain. Someone comes and fucking sees me talking to myself on an iPad, drinking this big bottle, like it's a big dick. How about a group of people come up to me and start berating me, conflating ideas that I'm a bitch, and then I have to prove that I'm not a bitch. And then they'll get beaten up, and the next time they come with knives, and I have to shove it up all of their asses. And then the next time I'm fighting in jail, like what's the film with Vince Vaughn? Like something in Brawl in Cell Block 99 or something like that. That was a really good film. And then there's another one by the same director, writer, with Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn's in it again. It's about bank heist. It had some realistic stuff, it had some gory stuff, some interesting stuff, some interesting characters in that. What's that one called? Dragged Across Concrete, yeah. Some political, not political stuff, just like, what would you call observations? Some observations about modern life by certain characters. Mel Gibson should have just went full racist again in that. He didn't go full racist. In real life he went full racist. And he gets to do that because he outsmarted the order of things. He's got a ton of money. He's got a ton of kids. He's got a massive house. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. He gets to call out the Jays. And then he gets to continue with his career. That's how powerful he is. He gets to act crazy on camera, and he gets to be loved by the people. Well, not everyone. Like I don't know. I think you're supposed to stick up for your own race, aren't you? In prison, definitely. Like you can't. Like it's rare that, well, it depends, but it's rare that you don't go with your own race. And in life as well, people, if you're of the same race, people call you brother and things like that. If you're a different race, you're more likely to get attacked by another race. I think the statistics are like, I don't even want to talk about the statistics. If you want to know about that shit, you can, but it's basically, you got to watch out for yourself. You always got to watch out for yourself. And I learned from personal lessons as well. I learned from life lessons. I learned from a whole bunch of shit. You got to fucking watch out, because you never know when some retard on drugs is going to run up to you and stab you through your neck, or kill your kid, or rob your house, or fucking smash a car into you and blame it on you. There's retards everywhere. There's idiots everywhere. There's people who want to destroy your life everywhere. And if they don't want to do that, then it's just chance that your life could be destroyed as well. You get cancer, your business fails, a loved one dies, which mentally damages you, and then you're never the same again. I don't fucking know. Whatever happens in this life, and you just have to keep on fucking dealing with it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do eat a lot of sugar. I eat way more sugar than versions of me in the past would, so I'm probably gonna develop some sort of sicknesses to do with that, or it's putting more strain on my body, like on my organs to do with that. So in this lifetime I could develop diabetes, or I have more of a chance of developing diabetes, and that shit is fucking retarded. They should ban that shit. I should have never been allowed to have it in the first place if it causes such damage to the body. I'm not even going to talk about plastics. I drink from a plastic bottle every fucking day. I eat from plastic containers, and I use plastic. There's plastic in the fucking water, it's everywhere. We're fucked. The human race is fucked. Once again. My reproduction, no reproduction for anyone. The thing is, we're very visual. Like, if there's something wrong, you can instantly, well, most people can tell, like, by just assessing something, by, like, sight, by smell, by sound. People can tell whether something's wrong within, well, whatever the subject is. The surroundings, the person, the other animal, the food. And, what point am I trying to say with that? I'm saying, like, I was talking about reproduction again. Because that's the most important thing in this life, in terms of, like, evolution, in terms of what all of this is, why everything is built, why civilization goes forwards and society continues, changes. All of that is due to reproduction. And a lot of people, I don't know, there's different kinds of people. Some people don't want to have kids, and that's their choice. They live their life differently or the same, or I don't know how they live their lives. I don't know their mental state as well. A lot of people are just very happy not to reproduce because it's too much hassle, it's too much pressure, it's too much fucking stress. But some people need to, and some people who don't need to as well, and some people who did reproduce a bunch of times don't need to, because they can't take it mentally. It's weird. It's weird, this new age where people are living way longer than you did when you were a caveman or in the Middle Ages or whatever age we were born into. The things that happen in life is weird, and the stories that you hear of other people as well. You hear and you see things, and you're like, I'm glad that didn't happen in my life, or why didn't that happen in my life? And this is very weird life for me. Like, I want to experience a whole bunch of fucking things, but I know there's a whole bunch of things that I might potentially never experience in my life. And I don't know, I think I'm dealing with that pretty fine at the moment. There's loads of things that I want to experience, but I also understand that some things are bad. Like, I can't fucking do heroin for like years, because then I'll fucking die of an overdose. And if there was no repercussions, why wouldn't you do heroin? Why wouldn't you do all kinds of drugs if there were no psychological and physical negatives? Why wouldn't you want to experience that? Why wouldn't you want to see a new side of life? Why wouldn't you want to experience absolutely everything you can? I have what is it? I have personal feelings about certain things that I don't want to try in this life. But then again, like, I don't know. I don't know if trying everything is good. Like, there's a lot of things that I probably don't want to do in this life, because it will not be good for me and for everyone else as well. I don't want to know people who do that as well, because that's a kind of mentality and personality, like people who do what's a street drug where bath salts, and the other one, like the toxic radioactive waste that people bite on in the streets, and it makes them go crazy. I wonder what drugs we're going to have in the future. I want to try drugs. I want to change my mental state, but I don't want to damage my physical state too much. I mean, like alcohol. That's like the alcohol and cigarettes and marijuana. Those are like the most basic ones. Sugar as well. And then it goes up from there. You've got all kinds of crazy fucking shit that just changes all the chemicals in your body. I want to try some DMT. I want to talk to those clockwork elves. I want to, the toad or whatever the hell it is. I want to get some of that Mike Tyson shit. We're like, hey Mike Tyson, can I borrow some of that? And then I smoke the whole thing before he even gets any, and he gets stroppy. And I say, no Mike, come on, it's alright man. And he just leaves and he says, no, it's not you. Fucking, I need to watch what I say about certain people, because I might meet people in the future and like I don't want to say bad. I can say bad things about everyone. Like I know a whole bunch of shit about some of the people that are my personal heroes and that I like, and I'm like, I don't really want to say that because like I'm on their team. I don't ever want to like meet them or potentially be friends with them or something, and then it comes out that now, fucking 10 years before or 20 years before or whatever, I've said some just horrific shit that isn't even new. Like everyone basically already knows it, but no one talks about it. You don't talk shit about the people that you want to hang out with, or you're a fucking snake. But there's some fuckers in my life who already do that because they're petty, and I got to be quiet about that too, because like if they find out that I am calling out that kind of personality or that kind of action and they're doing it, then they're gonna get mad at me because they're petty like that. But then again, I don't want those people in my life. But if I'm around them, I obviously don't want to make a relationship more abrasive, and you don't want to fuck shit up more. When am I gonna have a massive fucking brawl? When am I gonna have a brawl with just some random fucking retards? It's been a while. I'm gonna do some fucking Bruce Lee shit. They're gonna come with the nunchucks and the mop and the claws and all of this fucking shit. They're gonna come with like the rocks and everything, and I'm gonna have to do some Buddhist monk spins and techniques, like in a whole bunch of those olden films. I think there was like laughing llama and flying crane or something. There's a whole bunch of different kung fu films that I fucking love. I love the fight choreography and a whole bunch of them, and they're all fucking stupid. There's like a whole bunch of stupid shit, and it's fucking awesome. It's always good. Everyone's I want to see the future with the film industries. There's a whole bunch of nations coming up. We're gonna see some really cool film industries, getting better and better and better. Like The Raid, is that from Indonesia? That's fucking awesome. I mean, come on. The Raid 2. I'm waiting for the Raid 3. I'll be waiting for that fucking shit. It's gonna be stepping up. Raid 1 was fucking amazing because it's got some of the best fucking choreography, fight scenes that you've ever seen. Like one person versus a bunch of people, and fucking just the subjects, some of the characters as well, and the fighting styles. And then Raid 2 was a little bit more of a crime film than Raid 1, but it still had a whole bunch of action scenes. It had some, different, I think different film industries in different countries have different skills. Like, the Asians are better at doing fight scenes and choreography and action than the Americans. I really believe that. And the Americans are better at doing comedy. They're better at doing, what are they better at doing? They're usually better at doing dialogue and comedy, and generally having like a solid film. The Europeans are good at the visuals. They're good at the arts. You hear about all the new wave art shit coming from all of these different, and they're good at that. What are the Russians good at? Get out of here. Drinking vodka. They're good at stealing your vodka. I'm half Russian, so I can say that. I could talk all this shit I want about Russia because I'm half Russian. more, I'm like a Mongolian. I'm more Mongolian than the majority of people, unless you're born in Mongolia. Mongolia. Holy. Imagine if you're just sitting in the woods and you turn around and you just see like faces looking at you, and then you blink and they're running towards you, and you're like, I thought I got out of his shit after thousands of years. After thousands of years, we built civilizations, and there's still things chasing us through the woods and shit. You can still die from an infection today. Isn't that fucking insane? All of you people in the future who have your drugs and your crazy antibacterials that can stop anything, and everything will save you. Like there's a pill that can save you from AIDS, cancer, dementia, every fucking thing, because Elon Musk fucking funded it and they invented it. Like soon into the fucking future, like I'm gonna die from something that could have been fixed, and I'm gonna try and if I have money, I'll try and cryogenically freeze myself, but there's gonna be some complication. We've taken him, but he's completely retarded, and then you have to watch all of these videos. That's why I'm making these videos, so you can capture like my brain and my thoughts. But I'm not absolutely crazy. I just think a lot and I talk a lot. Don't even really think that much. I just fucking blabber on. I blubby blabber, blibby blobby blabber. I bobby bob bog, blubby blabber on all a blibby time. I blibby my lippies and I fight fucking people. I don't fight people. I'm not a fucking retard. Come on now. I'm not saying people who fight people are retards. I'm just saying like I gotta be classy, because look at me. I look like a fucking thug. I look like someone stupid, don't I? I got like the face of a fucking Dumbo. I got like the face of a meathead. Like you look at me and you go, there's a big fucking retard over there. And people do think like that, and fuck them. And I don't care. I don't care what they think of me. I fucking don't. I say I don't. I do in terms of like, I don't need people to constantly think of me as like a piece of shit retard, because then that's just like a fucked, because then whenever anyone talks about me, that's what comes to mind first. And people don't really get to know you. People don't really want to know you. Their lives are too complicated already. No one wants me in their fucking life. People's lives are fucking, well, they say it's complicated. It fucking isn't at all. Human life is a fucking joke. And everyone who says they're busy and all of this fucking bullshit. I mean, if you're busy, good for you, but like, we're not fucking busy. You could die tomorrow and nothing would fucking change. I could fucking die and my videos would get taken down. They'd be like, he's dead, now we have a chance to take down all of his videos. All of the shit he's been talking about. You know, I've been peppering them with a whole bunch of racism and fucking white pride and all this. No, come on, I haven't. And I can't even say that, because then my videos are my videos are gonna get taken down anyway by by YouTube in the future, or some sort of government, or an EMP strike, or whatever the fuck, so I don't even give a shit. So why am I recording myself? I shouldn't be recording myself for anyone except for like myself, to work on my ability to speak and the way that I think about stuff. This should just be a practice of being able to be a better version of myself in terms of communication, and not really anything else. But in the hopes that people are watching, I should try and be entertaining as well. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm fucking out of here. I need to reread Berserk. I only read the I think half of like the series. I didn't read the first bits, even though I know there are bits of it. I need to read a whole bunch of shit in my fucking life, and I'd rather watch films and TV series than read books. And I'm watching Castlevania now, season 4, and I'm finishing like The Strand again, which is fucking cool. Guillermo del Toro is a master storyteller and filmmaker. I mean, Pan's Labyrinth, get the fuck out of here. Devil's Backbone, shut the fuck up. Good films. And some of the other films that he made as well. the one where the fish man fucks the deaf woman and bites the guy's fingers off, and he rips them off after fucking his bitch, and fucking thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and go and watch the guy who makes Subway sandwiches and talks about his life. He's got some cool stories as well. I like watching that shit. I like watching a whole bunch of fucking shit. I'm a human being and I need to be entertained. And I need to cream pie your bitches and all the bitches, and I need to get the fuck out of here before people start hearing me talk about some fucked shit.